And welcome back to Open Your Eyes. It is a fun Friday, so we don't know what's going to happen anytime soon. Something can happen. Now, we're about to venture off into our fourth and final segment for the morning. Carifesta Youth Ambassadors. Now, these folks will be sharing their experience at Carifesta, which took place not too long ago right here in Trinidad. We're hearing it's a lovely place. Now, in to tell us more, we've got Musa Shaheed, Carifesta Youth Artists Ambassador.
Yeah.
All right. We also have Julie Mango, no stranger, designs galore, delicioso. And Richard Kiau, right? I think I got it.
Yes,
I think I got it there.
Kiau,
now he's a member, of course, of the Caribbean Youth Orchestra. Guys, good morning and welcome.
Morning.
Oi, Papa, yo! So tell us about it, man. Let's get the experience in. Tell us about it. Carifesta. Rich, talk to me.
You know, I went to be a part of this is the shirt, Caribbean Youth Orchestra.
Rich.
You know, and I represented Belize.
Yeah.
I was playing around the Caribbean with youths, and the experience was like an eye-opener to see so much young people playing in the orchestra.
Yeah.
75% was from Trinidad, 25% was from the other
Around
Caribbean.
it,
So
yeah.
I met young musicians from Cayman Island, Turks and Caicos, Grenada, Jamaica, and some other islands, you know.
So explain to me how this works. So for Carifesta alone, they put together a Caribbean Youth Orchestra?
Yes.
So they selected individual musicians who would be a part. Oh wow. So what was that like? Playing with people that you just met for the first time too?
Yeah.
I mean, it's like,
And what instrument do you play?
I
Sorry.
play trumpet.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I play trumpet, you know. It was a good experience because I feel like it's what we need, you know.
Yeah.
And as a youth, we need to encourage that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So seeing young people playing instruments, steel pan, trumpet, trombone, all the different instruments coming together, playing together, it's amazing, you know. It just shows that we need, as Belizean, we need our music to step
To
up.
elevate.
Yeah, to elevate. You know, we got our music, we read music, and it's like that.
And were you playing like Caribbean songs or classics or?
Well, we played two originals from two composers from Trinidad.
Okay.
Music Matters and A Cry for Revenge. Those are the only two music we played. And it was more a Caribbean style.
Yeah.
So I was in the orchestra, you know, feeling it.
Yeah, you feel like a steel band player for a moment, right?
Yes, you know.
All right, so that's one of the representations. But let me step back. So Carifesta is the Caribbean Festival of Arts. We know our Festival of Arts here to be primarily for children.
Yeah.
But this is where, you know, the top of the top in terms of the artistic community come together from across the region and showcase what we do. What was it like to be selected by the Belizean community to participate in Carifesta? Let's start there.
Yeah.
Julie?
Okay, well, first of all, I'd like to thank Mitch
Yeah.
for giving me that opportunity to experience it for myself.
Yeah.
It was an eye-opening experience, really.
Yeah.
I have never seen a showcase of that magnitude.
Yeah.
I mean, the stage itself, the venue, everything was over the top.
Yeah.
And it was your first time too,
It
right?
was my first time in Trinidad, yes.
And you were one of the Caribbean designers.
Yes, I was one of 30 designers
Mm-hmm.
that was featured there, and
Let's brag about it. Let's go.
sure. Yes, so one of my designs. Yes, one of my designs ended up
This
getting
is a
featured.
Trinidad
yes.
paper, and that's Julie Mango Designs. Let me stop reflecting the
Yeah,
light.
right there. Yeah.
On
Good.
the front page. There you
Made
go.
it on the front page.
Read the lead quote, man.
All right.
I
What
can't
did
because
the code
it's
say?
behind.
After they don't show it, read the quote.
Okay.
I know tell them what I say. I know the pretty.
You
quote.
are
Yeah, you read it.
Yes.
I might add a couple words.
Trinidad and Tobago-based model and radio and television personality Crystal Cunningham flaunts this tied-off-the-shoulder dress created by Julie Mango Designs from Belize during the We Papayo Signal Fashion event at the Hyatt Regency in Trinidad in Port of Spain. That's Belize making moves, right?
So while we've got that, what we Papa you means?
Well, we papayo is a slang. Basically, if you see someone in their best outfit, that's the term you would use. We papayo. Yeah, you have to feel it. You have to feel it.
So Julie gave her impressions. Musa, tell us, what was it like for you to go to Carifesta this year?
Yeah.
Well, basically, having a whole idea of what the Carifesta is, it was just expectations. I was just waiting to see it now.
Yeah.
From my 7, 8, I had to see it part TV, and I tell my family, I want to make it there.
Yeah.
I want to reach there. We small, we get drilled with all kind of festivals and our show.
Yeah.
And we make our oath that we will reach all of them. You know?
Yeah.
And I finally reached one out of the few that are on the list.
Yeah.
You know? And everything lived up to the expectations, you know, the magnitude, the sizes, all the stages, you know.
Yeah.
I watch how we do things here from my small and compared to every other country where you go like Guatemala nearby, Mexico nearby, and now if we add to the list
Trinidad.
And I forgot to America because we all know how America stands.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you see our Caribbean countries, they come together and then feel like really explain what Carifesta is, because our people might not really know what Carifesta is.
Yeah.
It's basically each country have a festival of the arts.
Yeah.
Right? Belize have a festival of the arts, but like what you said,
For the little ones,
it's for the children.
Yeah.
Not really. That's what we might understand. So I have somebody that want to rant right now. So if we edit that, you have high school festival of the arts, you got
Yes, you do.
university level festival of the arts. The only difference is that in these countries, the festival of the arts is marketed. It's big.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hence the reason that you could have the champions for your festival of arts represent your country.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what you see in there. I don't know which country night they're show right now, but it would be nice if they could show Belize country night. But anyway, when we were out there, like we say how everybody cherish for their festivals of the arts.
Yeah.
Compared to us, we literally have a huge gap in a yearly work.
So we're far away.
We
Yes.
really look.
Far.
But
You know, but
we
what I
always
could,
make a name for ourselves when we go out there.
actually that's the way to get
Yeah.
it. Even if we they're behind, if we have one person where adequately like equipped with the certain knowledge and skill set
Yeah.
to help represent the country, we're good.
Yeah.
And I have to give credit where it's due. Like for example, look how Julie Mango designed Make It a newspaper.
Yeah.
I mean, they write a whole article about my session we had in the village with me and Josh. Me and Josh Arana, I had like 3 sessions at the village. My whole job as a member of the IFD that I spend my time with youth, right? And I had to
What's
cut
the
it off.
IFD?
The IFD are the interim festival directorates. These are the people who plan the entire festival
Okay.
Wow.
every 2 years.
Okay.
Right. I get a position as the youth artist ambassador for the IFD.
Okay.
So that like I get 4 years. The master artist, Walter Philippe from Haiti.
Okay.
For me, like Belize really they make the name slowly,
Yeah, yes.
and like it really, how I could put it.
Compared to the size of the delegations.
Yeah.
It mind bugging, you know. It
Yeah.
mind bugging for say that we could. Everybody want to jam it. We did at our booth. Guyana could jam it. We Haiti
Everybody.
could jam it. We
Everybody.
Barbados
Yeah.
could jam
Yes.
it. We. And not only me and Josh did the drum and we the party, like we did literally party every group
Yeah.
of people for this Caribbean. And you know what funny? We all the same.
Yeah.
People out there accordion and their drum. I say watch man Peter's boom and chime. I mean, man they out there they walk on the team
And
have
then
a
they're
carnival.
actually joining.
Look
Yeah.
there, that group that I'm for that Guyana right there we made the jam with you.
Yeah.
That my one and their dude birthday. So Kiau the panel thing,
Yeah,
we the
yeah,
panel
yeah.
so
So
go down
hotels
Josh.
are hotel.
I'm in the hotel.
That's at your hotel.
Yeah, that's a jam.
What do you think they love most about your drumming? Is it about your jamming? Is it the drumming?
Actually-
Was it Garifuna music you're playing? What were you
Majority
playing?
of the time because of where I rep the Creole and Josh rep the Garifuna, we mesh them both.
Yeah.
And where everybody used to trip about, they don't understand when we sing. So like if I start sing somebody, I'm much they think a direct African dialect.
Yeah.
When he sing in the Garifuna, they
Garifuna.
love like they
Yeah.
cold see they show like they feel. Belize need to just show off.
Yeah.
We need to go out there and show off in a numbers so this Caribbean could come here. They want to come here.
Musa, being that we've got this gap, and this is for all 3 of you. You've been there, you've seen it now. we've got the gap. What would you guys do to close this gap?
Well, I personally have an idea, and it evolved from artisans in a like visual and in a music, and in a culinary heavy. If we made it out there for
Cook
food,
something,
not something like if we
Oh,
made
we
it.
have the best food in the Caribbean, hands down.
I'm telling you,
Hands down.
if we
I mean, Jamaica
had-
is pretty good. That's about the only competition we have.
I'm
And doubles.
telling you, if we made sell garnachas out there for dollar for one, we rich right now.
Rich.
I had to tell you.
Yes.
And I even got, and you know what? Do I know why I say
And then
garnachas?
it's not even our bias.
Because it's easy to put together.
Quick.
Yeah, quick.
I know they go into the bread and the Johnny cake and the traditional rice and beans and the hodot and the cereal. We may destroy their food court. Or lines may just expand.
Honey bananas.
You just need one person to say Belize got the food, it done.
Yeah.
Everybody they call. That happened for Haiti, that happened for Dominica.
Cayman
You see,
Island
and I
as
think
well.
what you guys, what you've walked away with, what I'm hearing from you is that you got that experience where you realize that, okay, we're one of the one of the lesser developed countries in the Caribbean. We're often forgotten because we're we're not an island.
Right.
And you know, I don't know how many times you've had the experience. We have to tell other people in the Caribbean where you are and you're not an island. But you've also seen how even with, they're not disadvantages, but that's just where we are.
Yeah.
Even with this, when we step out and go into any other realm, especially in the Caribbean, we are outstanding
Yeah, we
what
make
we
a mark.
have.
Yeah.
With a smaller delegation, I'm sure, with lesser experience or lesser
Less equipment.
training than perhaps some
Yeah.
of the orchestra members, design schools available in some of these areas, and even a bigger market as well when it
Yeah.
comes to design.
Yeah.
And we still
We
go
make a
out
mark.
and we
make it happen.
outshine.
Without the
We
full
outshine.
stop at the end of the sentence. That's
Yeah.
As
that.
per usual, and the full stop is what makes the sentence the sentence. You know, but Julie, you know, I wanted to get to you. Julie, your first time you went out there as a designer, you're very artistic with your mind and how you put things together. What new you're coming back home with? What are you seeing?
Something new that would be not to limit myself.
Yeah.
Because maybe I would make excuses before and say, oh, we don't have that fabric here.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
Yeah.
But going out there and seeing the other designers, they actually make their fabric, they make their prints. And so it's more about not limiting myself.
Yeah.
You know, because sometimes I have the ideas and I just need to put them to use. That's all.
So were you surprised by the reaction to your designs?
Yes, I was completely surprised.
Tell us what they said.
Well, starting off with the name, Julie Mango.
Ah.
They were very open to it. They loved it.
Yeah.
It was a good experience.
And they sing the song for you too, right?
Yes, the thing is, it's because even in the fashion show, everybody else had regular music. You know, they had DJ playing a song, but I told them, I don't want any music. I want the drummers to come in.
Yeah.
So we had that different experience with my
God.
line. Yes,
See
it was
it. I can
the
see it,
drumming. Yes.
Yeah.
And this is where we stand out from the crowd because our cultures mesh. We differ, but we mesh because first and foremost for Belize, we are Belizean. So you could play with Josh, and Josh is doing Caribbean music, you're doing Creole music, but with Belize. That's our symbol.
true.
I have been doing the whole shaka, chicky pat, and the beauty, 10 ministers of culture made that night for around the Caribbean. 10 ministers of culture, including Trinidad zone.
Yeah.
So we've been like very privileged right there and then, you know what I mean?
Oh my
How'd you decide what to showcase?
Well, the pieces were actually, I would say, Garfna ware inspired.
Okay.
With the designs.
Okay.
Yeah. So I guess that came. That went perfectly with the drumming actually.
Who else went to this year's Carifesta?
We had Rebecca Stern, we had Ivor Kelly for poetry, we had Ilona Smiling, Rachel who resides over there.
Yeah.
Miss Karen went independently.
Yeah.
Joseph Ward being a Trinidadian, he also went as a Belizean. We had Evans, we live over there, Alex Evans, we live over there, and we chose him as the head of the delegation. We have the whole Brother David and the Tribal Vibes band.
Yes.
So we come out.
Yeah.
We came out. Right?
And so what's your takeaway?
Well, my takeaway is to continue what I'm doing here in Belize
Yeah.
as a music teacher, pushing music education because we need to start from young.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the only way we could get musicians at a high standard, you know. It's to train them from young. So I'm a music teacher at Horizon Academy, and I push a formal music education. I start them off at kindergarten, straight up to standard 6. So seeing young people playing, you know, it just motivates me more to just push music here in Belize as a musician.
Wow.
Any talks of having that Caribbean Youth Orchestra move around?
Not as yet, but it will be something.
Yeah, you guys should push for that.
Yes.
And Musa, what about you? We know that you are perhaps one of the biggest advocates in building arts in this country. And then you go to an experience like this, you see the other levels that people are. I mean, there are one or two things that can happen. You can either be deflated because you find out, look at how far ahead they are, or you can come back super motivated.
Yeah, and that is the latter.
Yeah.
You know, because as I came back from Mexico early this year for this position, because I applied last year with Miss Karen as the nominator, and I never really let me have faith that you I get this, you know, because you know how the Caribbean have a bulk people where they do.
Yeah.
You know, and so for me, I like go up against what 10 for Haiti, what 20 for Jamaica, what 30 for Trinidad. It's kind of weird, but that one stand out because according to Miss Hillary Brown, the head of the reparations and the IFD committee, she said when they see Belize one person, they said let's look on that quick.
Well, and then it's you.
And when they saw that, they look for where I like to do. They put me right there, A.
Yeah.
And then they went from there, and they said they couldn't change their mind.
Yeah.
And so when I really get what taste of this, coming from Mexico, and just the full-fledged wrong African tradition, heavy over there, I have a lot to do. For example, my family have this Drums That God's movement where we've been pushing for some years now.
Yeah.
But because of the new construction and commercial center, you know, everything just kind of die off. So I made a push to get back some drums. And so Niche give me a privilege of about 12 drums.
Wow.
Are they going to give you back your space by the bridge?
You know, they're advocating that it helped to us. We have to advocate. We can't expect the government to just say, here, you have to advocate. So we're going to push hard to see that we get that back. But right now, my plan is to start back the drum circles in the battlefield part. And this is the new design and a new shirt. But, one and we got 3 logos.
Okay.
The one of the main logos is used by Emmett Young down at Punta Gorda with the 3 drums. The Primero, the Sambai drum, and the djembe. And then we have the other logo with just the djembe drum, Drums At Guns, and Resolving Our Difference Through Music. And then we have this new logo where we just bring out, right?
Yeah. You stand up, boy.
Yeah, man. Show off we think.
Show off the outfit too.
Right? No,
Is that a Julie Mango design?
No, the lady will make this a Miss Sue.
Alright.
See?
No violence, just music.
Read it again.
No violence, just music.
Yes.
I mean, it's so humbling.
The map of Africa with the map of Belize in it.
Yes, and that our logo, we intend upon they push that logo, that Africa with that Belize within Africa.
True identity,
Anywhere where we there, it automatically become Africa. We don't have to there all the way to Africa.
Yeah.
So Belize is Africa for us.
Yeah.
Trinidad, the Africa for them.
Yeah.
So our children, what can they do? We have an idea. I've been thinking about share it. We have an idea of bring the folklore Creole culture to Horizon Academy.
Yes.
At least once a day out of the week.
Yeah.
Expressive arts.
No, and you could teach them all the old songs.
You know what's up? That basically they get. We took a pedagogy class with Mr. Green. We just left from here.
Okay.
And sponsored by Niche. And so we're supposed to get we should be getting special teacher's license for expressive arts, both of us and other people who took it as well, my brother Medina and Lino. And my goal is to make all of us as young people, take what portion of our years. We young, we don't have to rush and go back into schooling yet. We could do it online. But if we miss this gap with these young people, they might be the same one when I get older, want to snatch a thing and back in my house. So we have to take this.
And it's a preservation of our culture. I mean, we grew up singing Mr. Martin. We know about the
Leaky
Try us an 8-year-old. They don't know. So you gotta get it back into the culture.
The outside Jew,
yeah.
Don't forget. Rock is fine.
Except we made up our own words for that one. And Julie, what's next for you? You don't broke my sister, right?
No, I'm not.
Should I give me Ayo, Julie, my girl.
So what's next?
Well, I have I have stuff lined up, secret stuff.
Yeah.
Can't reveal it yet.
All right.
But you can always come back here and reveal for us.
Sure.
Because we do appreciate to see all talented Belizeans move ahead. It sounds like you all had an exceptional experience, and clearly it was well deserved that you went out and participated this year and represented us well.
You had your roti.
Doubles. If you
Doubles, yeah. That's the first thing I ate, doubles.
Yeah.
Doubles.
Gyro, bacon shark.
Yeah.
He got up.
He got
Pilau.
You had both of shot?
He had
Lots of
buffet. He had the buffet, the full works.
But we are so grateful that you came in and that you're just sharing a part of the experience, and we hope that that motivation sticks through, and we have you back to talk about how much you grow. Right?
Thank you.
All right. Thank you too.
We're gonna go ahead and take that final break now. When we come back, we'll have our wrap up. So stay tuned.